Continuing coverage on two injuries in Friday night's football game at Coachella Valley. We brought you live breaking news coverage on this. Two Xavier Prep football players left the game with one of them being airlifted to the hospital from midfield. Both players are now back at home recovering. News Channel 3's Luis Avila live in studio asking questions about the medical personnel on scene during a football game, along with updating their conditions tonight. Luis, happy to hear that they're both doing much better.
Exactly, John. This all happening during last Friday's game between Coachella Valley High and Xavier Prep, both the students from Xavier Prep. And I spoke with an emergency official about what you should know about football safety. Two Xavier Prep football players are recovering after sustaining head injuries during Friday's game. The team's quarterback, King Pelham, sustained a serious head injury. The game was paused and a medical helicopter landed in the middle of the field, transporting King to a local hospital. He was later diagnosed with a concussion, but the game was ended early after a second Xavier Prep player, Anderson Acosta, suffered a head-to-head collision and was taken by an ambulance. According to recent studies, injuries during football practice and games occur at higher rates than any other sport.
Football is probably one of the higher risk ones. Obviously, they get a lot of head trauma when they get tackled and coming to the ground, and depending on how they get hit. Also neck injuries as well. But I mean, there's definitely risk in all sports.
Emergency physician V. Din says it's important for schools to have emergency personnel on site in case an accident occurs.
It's always good to have someone if possible. But I think just looking, if in general, people are aware of just, how bad the injury was, the coaches, the other students, the severity of the impact.
Xavier Prep telling News Channel 3 they required 2 athletic trainers at every game, home and away. The school releasing a statement over the weekend saying both players are now recovering back home.
They're already asking when they can get back to football. Obviously, that'll be a day-by-day situation and up to their doctors and our trainers to protect them of themselves, because they're 2 tough players and that want to already get back out there, but they're in great spirits.
And Din says proper recovery time is crucial.
Because that second or third injury can definitely build up to something pretty bad afterwards.
Now there is also a bill making its way through the state assembly that will require athletic trainers to be licensed and certified. The bill passed its 3rd reading in the state assembly last week. We're also working on getting answers from local school officials about safety protocols on all campuses. Live in studio, Luis Avila, News Channel 3.